So good Sunday afternoon, brothers and sisters. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. And if you didn't even bear children from your own womb, but are, fulfilling a mother, we roll in someone's life. Happy Mother's Day to you. A lot of people told me Happy Mother's Day, and I don't have children, But I thank God for you all, and I thank God for my mama. Shout out to my mama, Pamela. I'm grateful for her and the influence that she's had on my life. Love you, Mom. But I just wanted to come and say to work on your own relationship with God. Get to know God's voice for yourself. Get to know God for yourself. It's personal. Nobody else. We can hear other people's testimonies about how good God is and how He speaks to them. But God wants to speak to you too. And I know many of you feel like you haven't heard God's voice, but God, listen. God is not a respecter of person. He wants a relationship with you too. He wants you to be able to hear Him clearly. And sometimes you have to silence the distractions. I might not be on social media for a while because I want to be intentional about spending time with God, and I don't want anything to come in between our relationship. Because whatever time you devote to anything more than God, that has become a God in your life. So you guys might not see me for a while, but I'll still be kicking. But in 1 Kings chapter 19, starting at verse 11, it talked about how the prophet Elijah, was looking for God, and he thought that God's voice would be in the fire. It said God's voice wasn't in the fire. He thought it would be in the wind. He thought it would be in the earthquake, but God came in the still quiet voice, a still quiet voice. And sometimes we're looking for God in the big bangs and the big displays and stuff. And God it's that still quiet voice that's nudging at you, that's knocking at the door of your heart, that's trying to get your attention, but you can't hear it because the cares of this life have drowned it out. God is greater than your favorite social media influencer, Christian or not Christian. He's greater than your favorite pastor. He's greater than your favorite sermon on YouTube or in person. God wants a relationship with you. He's able to talk to you. He is no respecter of person. I'm not more important than you. Nobody else that hears from God is more important than you. God wants you to hear from Him also. Christ tore the veil where we don't have to go through a priest or a prophet, because God said in the last day He would pour out His Spirit upon all flesh. So I encourage you to work on your relationship with God. He's listening.